Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining today's class. We're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. Lie down on your back and bring the soles of your feet together, not too far from your hips. Let your knees fall open naturally, and if it's too much for you, right away you can place a pillow or a block under each knee to support it. Close your eyes and start to slow down. You can place a hand on your belly, the other one on your chest, and just bring your attention inwards, paying attention to what's going on physically as you breathe in and out. And only this is going to slow your breath down. And when you're ready, start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. See if you can breathe into your belly a little bit more. Lengthen and deepen your breaths while restricting the back of your throat just slightly in order to hear yourself breathing. Imagine you want to fog a glass or a mirror with your mouth closed. Now slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes and close your knees. Open your arms to the sides and drop both of your knees to the right side and gaze in the opposite direction to the left. Supine twist. Now you can really feel what's going on as you breathe into your belly in this posture, so just focus on that. Enjoy the release. And remember your long breaths. Now look up, bring your knees up and drop both of your knees to the left side and turn your head to the right. Try to keep both of your shoulders on the ground. No need to move or wiggle your hips. Just let it be as it is. Now, turn your palms down, press the floor away from you, keep your shoulders on the ground and look up. We're going to start to warm our core up. So you're going to drop and take your knees over to the right and then up and over to the left using your core muscles with your breath if you can. Inhaling, lifting your knees up and exhaling, dropping them to the left. Up and over to the right. If it's not strong enough for you, you can straighten your legs a little bit more or do it with your legs completely straight as well, while engaging your core, engaging your legs, keeping your arms on the ground. Now for our second warm-up, bring your knees up and place your hands by your side. Straighten your legs straight up to the sky and either flex or point your toes. Either way, I want you to engage your legs. With your next exhale, slowly with control, lower your legs almost all the way down to the floor while keeping your shoulders and your lower back connected to your mat. And on your inhale, lift your legs up. Move at your own rhythm with your breath. You can go faster or slower than I do, but always remember to do it mindfully. And one last time, exhale as you lower your legs down, and inhale, raise them up. Now with your legs pointing up, crisscross your legs as fast or as slow as you want it to be. Keep pressing your lower back against the floor. And release. Bend your knees into your chest and give yourself a big hug. Relax, come back to your long breaths. And our last one before we move on. Bring the soles of your feet together again, hands behind your head. Inhale there and exhale to crunch. Pull your navel in and up. Inhale to lower down. And exhale to crunch. Lift your head, lift your shoulders. And one more time. Come down, exhale, crunch, and hold it there. Keep your head lifted, bring the back of your hands against the inside of your knees and push your hands into your knees and your knees into your hands. Hold it and release. Bring your knees together again. Bring your head on the ground and give yourself a hug. Knees into your chest. Now release your left leg on the ground and bring your right knee only into your chest. Let's come into our reclined hand to big toe. Grab your right big toe with your peace fingers and see if you can straighten this leg as much as possible while keeping both shoulders and both hips on the ground, especially your left hip here. See if you can keep the other leg engaged and flex your left foot. Now release, give your right knee a hug and switch to the other side. Right leg on the floor, left knee into your chest. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers and straighten your leg as much as you want it. Keep your head relaxed, shoulders on the ground. Now release, give this knee a hug. And remember this feeling, we're gonna need this later. Now let's roll like a ball. You're going to roll back and forth, rounding your back, holding your knees until you can come to sitting or standing position. And once you're there, come to a forward fold, release it for a moment, and then unroll yourself all the way up to standing position. Shake it off if you need it. And come to the front of your mat, feet together. Stand tall, look up, and then drop your head forward. Now roll your head to the right, back to the left and down, and then into the other direction to release a little bit. Now come standing tall, tuck your tailbone under, big toes are together, shoulders are open. Sun salutations A. Inhale to reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor, step or jump back to your high plank or chaturanga. From your high plank, exhale to lower down. Inhale to your upward facing dog and exhale to your downward facing dog. Take your time here. If you need to walk it out, bend one knee at a time and take 5 breaths here. 5 long, deep Ujjayi breaths. into your belly. Now take one last deep inhale, exhale all the air out. Gaze between your hands, bend your knees, and on no breath, hop, walk, or jump between your hands. Inhale to your halfway lift, exhale to a forward fold, and inhale, reach your arms all the way up, hands to your heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Move through your vinyasa at your own rhythm with your own breath. You can jump to your chaturanga right away if you feel like it. And pose for 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. One more breath in. Long exhale. Look between your hands, bend your knees, and jump between your hands. Inhale to your halfway lift, and exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Relax your arms and go again. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fall down. Move through your vinyasa. Five breaths in downward facing dog. Connect to your breath. Find stillness in your posture. And come forward. Hop or jump. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Forward fold. And inhale. Reach your arms up. Exhale. Hands to your heart center and release. Catch your breath if you need it. Inhale, circle your arms around and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your time this time. Step to your high plank and hold it. Press your heels towards the back and gather the strength in your navel. Shoulders are right over your wrists. Fingertips are wide away from each other. On your next exhale, slowly with control, lower yourself all the way down, untuck your toes and come into a baby cobra. And on your exhale, shift back to a downward facing dog. Tailbone pointing straight up to the sky. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg straight up to the sky. Exhale, step your foot all the way to the front and to the right edge of your mat. Come into your lizard pose. If it's too much for you, you can lower your back knee onto the floor. If not, stay there on your hands or bring yourself down on your elbows. Make sure your right heel is a little bit over in front of your knee. And you can even let your foot open to the side and let your knee open to the right as well. When you're ready, slowly bring your foot back in and to the midline. Lower your back heel to the floor and prepare for a warrior 2. As you inhale, windwheel your arms. Warrior 2. Right heel is aligned with your back arch. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and look to your right middle finger. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Right elbow on your right knee. Reach your left arm over your head. If you want to take a variation here, you can bring your right hand to the floor, left arm straight up. Make sure your knee stays over your heel, and if you want to go and take a third variation, you can bind and grab your hand behind your back. Slowly come back. Inhale to reverse your warrior and come into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Straighten both of your legs. Inhale to reach forward as much as you can. Send your hips back and bring your right hand by the side of your leg to your calf, on a block or on the floor. Look straight up or straight down. Pull your feet towards each other. Engage your legs as you come up and come back to your warrior two. Inhale, reverse, exhale, windmill your arms, hands to the ground. Step back to your three-legged dog. Take this right leg straight up to the sky. And exhale, release both feet on the ground. Downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands or straight up to the left edge of your mat to come into your lizard pose. Either keep your right knee lifted or bring it on the floor. Stay on your hands or come down on your forearms and let your foot fall on its outer edge. Let your knee drop if this is something you used to practice. Keep breathing and slowly bring yourself back up on your hands. Prepare for your warrior two. Drop your back heel on the floor, and on your inhale, lift yourself up, left knee over your left heel. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. This time left elbow comes on your left knee. Breathe through your right side body. If you want to take a variation here, feel free to bind or to bring your hand on the floor or to stay in the first option. Try not to push yourself too much. You have options and listen to your body. Slowly come back up. Inhale, reverse your warrior one more time. And prepare for Trikonasana. Straighten both of your legs and engage your quadriceps. Pull your thigh bones towards each other. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to come down. Left hand comes by your leg, wherever it comes. It doesn't have to be too low. Use a block or a book to put your hand on. Engage your legs to come back up. Warrior two, bend your front knee. Inhale, reverse, exhale, windmill your arms, hands to the floor. Inhale, left leg straight up to the sky, and exhale, downward facing dog. Now slowly drop both of your knees at the same time. Bring your hands under your shoulders and take a few cat-cows. As you inhale, open your chest, open your shoulders, look up. As you exhale, push the ground away and round your back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And come into your child's pose. Either knees together or knees a little bit wider than your hips. Relax your forehead on the ground, relax your arms, and come back to your long, deep Ujjayi breaths, just like at the beginning. Now slowly come back up and step your right foot between your hands. Step your left foot forward as well. Feet right under your hips, about hip width apart. Bend your knees if needed and grab your big toes with your peace fingers. See if you can inhale here to lengthen your spine and exhale to fold forward. Pull yourself towards your feet, opening your elbows to the outsides. Slowly release your toes and come to halfway lift, long back. Exhale to fold forward again. Inhale to unroll your back, reach your arms up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Now inhale to your chair pose. Bring your hands on your hips, sit low, and exhale, step your right foot behind you, high lunge. Inhale to goddess, open your feet, sit low. Exhale, lunge on the other side, look to your right side and step your feet together into chair pose. Step your right foot behind you now. Open to goddess pose. Exhale, lunge, step your feet together, and let's do it again. Step your right foot behind you, goddess pose. Left knee bent, high lunge on the right side, chair, lunge on the left, goddess, lunge on the right side, step forward, chair, inhale, reach your arms up, exhale, fold forward, release, straighten your legs. Well done. Now come to your halfway lift as you inhale and exhale, release it one more time. Inhale, reach your arms up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Shake it off if you need it. Shake your feet off, shake your hands off, and let's come to our peak pose. Grab your right big toe with your peace fingers, knee on the outside of your elbow. Other hand comes on your hip. Pick a focus point, a drishti. Find a calm breath, and when you're ready, extend your leg forward. Doesn't have to be straight completely. Hand to big toe, Uttita Hasta Padangustasana. Whenever you're ready, take a breath in, and on your exhale, open your leg to the side. Both hips are trying to face forward. Now slowly bring your leg back to the center. With control, release and bring your knee into your chest. And release your foot back down. Other side now. Grab your left big toe with your peace fingers. Relax your shoulders down. And when you're ready, pick a drishti, a visual reference, and straighten your leg in front of you. Bring this left shoulder back. Whenever you're ready, on your exhale, open your leg to the left. Again, it doesn't have to be completely straight. Now slowly, with control, bring your leg back to the midline. Bend your knee, grab your knee, bring it into your chest, and release it back down on the floor. Prepare for your malasana. We're going to come back down to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and open your toes out as wide as the mat. And sit low. If your heels are coming off the ground, it's alright. You can even take a rolled up towel, place it under your heels, or just hold it as it is. Take your hands together and see if you can bring your elbows to your inner knees. Now round your back and slowly, with control, release your butt back down on the floor. Sit down, bring the soles of your feet together and come into your butterfly. Let your knees fall down to the sides. Support your back with your hands just behind your hips. And if it's available for you, you can slowly fold forward, walking your hands on the mat and releasing your head down. Listen to your body here. Come back to your long breaths. Now slowly walk your hands back towards your hips, long back, and help your knees. Bring them together and straighten your legs in front of you. Long back, inhale. Reach your arms up towards the sky and exhale. Fold forward, grabbing your feet or your legs or even your big toes. Whatever is comfortable for you here. If you need to bend your knees slightly to fold forward at your hips, please do. Now slowly release. Come back up. Bring your right knee into your chest and cross your foot over your left leg. Engage your left leg, flex your left foot. Bring your right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist and hook this elbow at your knee. Look behind your right shoulder. Try to have a long back and your shoulders as wide away from each other as possible. Breathe into your belly and release. Right knee into your chest and in front of you. Now bring your left knee in and cross it over your leg. Left hand behind you. Reach your right arm up as you inhale, and as you exhale, twist and look over your left shoulder this time. Deep breaths into your belly. Feel it moving. And slowly release. Bring your knee into your chest and come forward, slowly unrolling your back all the way down on your mat again. Relax your head, relax your shoulders on the floor, and give yourself a big hug, both knees into your chest. Now straighten both of your legs straight up to the sky, arms by your side. And you can stay here in Viparita Karani, or if shoulder stand is in your practice, lift your legs straight up and support yourself with your hands. Elbows aligned with your shoulders. Legs are strong, gaze is up. Now when you're ready, bend your knees and vertebra by vertebra unroll and come back down. Now prepare for your bridge pose. Keep your knees bent, feet on the ground about hip width apart. As you inhale, lift your hips off the ground as high as you can. And if you want to, you can interlace your fingers under your back and walk your shoulders towards each other. Keep your knees aligned with your hips. Slowly release. Tailbone comes down last. Bring your hands on your belly and sway your knees from side to side. And when you're ready, give yourself one last hug and prepare for your last posture, Savasana. Make yourself comfortable. Place a pillow under your knees if you need to. Cover your eyes with a blanket or simply relax as it is. Turn your palms upwards. Relax your legs, your feet, your belly, your chest, your arms and hands, your neck, your throat, your face muscles are completely relaxed. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Start to move your fingers and your toes and give yourself a nice big stretch from head to toe. Bring your arms over your head. Bring your knees into your chest and roll over to your right hand side. Pause there for a moment as if you were about to stay and sleep there. And when you're ready, press your hands into the floor and come back to a simple sitting position with your eyes still closed. Bring your hands to your heart center and take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope to see you real soon.